Streamer's room? Bro, this happened 2 hours ago.
I'm gonna have to bring that back down.
See, you're at 48. Wait, are you? Wait.
Wait, let me see.
Oh, you're silver 2. I thought that was silver 3. What in
They're
the
shooting,
fuck?
they're shooting, they're shooting. They're shooting, they're shooting, they're shooting, they're shooting.
Well, why don't you get down?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Just breathe.
Shooting in my hallway, they're shooting in my hallway. All the cops.
Just breathe.
Jesus, wait, that's fucking terrifying, man. What the fuck? Why is this dramatic? Bro, are you good? Bro, I catch when you guys so maybe it's so dramatic. Brother, when you realize that bullets penetrate that? Like what the fuck? That is dramatic. Like what?
I'm gonna have to bring that back down.
Well, bro, if anything, this is not dramatic enough, brother. You should be on the, you should lay on the ground, man, because, bruh, bullets penetrate, man. You can fucking die, man. The fuck?
My medical bills. I wish I had millions of dollars to pay my medical bills. Thank you, sweetheart.
I think I am impotent. I have been trying to get my wife pregnant, but I haven't been successful. Thank you, bro.
My lung cancer is in its final stage. I wish I could survive this. Thank you, bro. But wait a minute. You look sick. I'd unlog you today.
Do not worry. I will save him.
Ain't no way me while YouTube chat meta. Chat, what is chat? What am I with YouTube chat? All I see is these emojis everywhere.
Favorite color and why? Happy 32.
I saw this.
Alex QC tree.
Guys, what the fuck is this? Guys, what is that? Man, maybe I'm gonna add them. I did it as the sun notes. I'm not gonna do that. I think that'd be like a climb or something.
This is going to absolutely floor you with shock. It involves our beloved Darman. I'm sure all of you know Darman. He has his own little extended universe, the DMCU, the Darman Cinematic Universe. Even if you've never subjected yourself to the torture of watching a Darman video, I'm confident you've at least heard of them or seen them, because he pioneered an entire genre of telling the most basic stories and teaching the most basic lessons you learned as an 8-year-old. It was my guilty pleasure to watch them because I was so confused by their existence and their popularity. These things have like 50 million views sometimes. And it's literally things like, be nice, don't be mean, don't cheat, don't judge a book by its cover. Like, it feels like he's making these things as like this repository of human emotion to teach to aliens that are trying to study us. It's crazy, and what's crazier is how popular they were. And the titles, they legitimately were a massive smashing success that other channels have emulated. Things like Tall Girl Dumps Short Guy and Lives to Regret It, Man Cheats on Wife, Lives to Regret It, Employee Spits in Boss's Burrito, Lives to Regret It, or Kid Tries to Cheat on Math Test, What Happens Next is Shocking. Woman works 3 jobs to put food on the table for her kids. What happens next is shocking. That kind of thing. Darman started that. And he's also the one who always says that they're not just telling stories, they're changing lives. But this week, a lot of allegations came out against Darman, and it seems like they're not just telling stories, they're changing the lives of their actors in a much worse way. According to a lot of beloved actors that I know and love, such as Steve, our boy Steve, I've made a lot of content around Darman, and Steve's been one of my favorites. He has corroborated a lot of these claims that they just don't get paid, like, at all. He says that the majority of the actors can't even afford rent when they're contracted by Darman Studios. So it's a pretty big deal.
Essentially, as an actor at Darman Studios, I am just a contract player. I have no employment there. I am just sort of called every now and then, as are all the other actors. And it just is not sustainable. One of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at Darman Studios can afford rent.
Hearing shit like that absolutely blows my mind because every single actor in the Darman cinematic universe has like 1,000 roles. Like Steve, his name's not Steve, but he'll always be Steve to me, damn it. His real name is Colin. Colin accounts for probably like 40% of total screen time in Darman's videos, and he's not getting paid enough to afford rent? That's outrageous. And I went into the comments because I wanted to see what people were saying about all of this, and usually when you go into the comments you expect to see some absolutely wild shit, like, Darman's a bad guy, he showed me his butthole in one of my dreams once. Or you'll find jokes like one of the top comments was, the PS5s changed Darman, which made me giggle. It's talking about Darman's obsession with giving away PS5s in the videos. But then one comment made an extremely good point that's pretty alarming to think about. A lot of the actors in Darman's videos are children, and if he's this comfortable exploiting industry veterans like Colin has been in Better Call Saul, had minor roles in other huge productions, he has been in the industry for a long time outside of the Darman Studios universe. If Darman's exploiting people like Colin and other adult actors with horrible pay, is he even paying the children at all, I have to wonder. Like, I can only imagine how messy that could potentially be. Like, does he just like, write clout into their contracts? Like, hey, Junior, I'm making my 48th video on not judging a book by its cover. I need you to play the principal role. I'll give you 1,000 exposure dollars. My YouTube channel has 17.8 million subs. This is going to be great for your Instagram and your TikTok, so just sign here. No, you're not getting pay. I mean, I can give you like some sticks of gum, but that's about it. It's very concerning because if all of these allegations are true, and every single actor I've seen in the Darman cinematic universe has come out corroborating each other, and they are out there protesting right now outside of Darman Studios, if all of those are true, it's very worrying to think about if he's also doing the same to the children actors in his content. Because those kids are not industry veterans, and their parents likely aren't familiar with the industry either. They might not know what fair pay is, or if there even is pay for the work. Like, there's just so much messiness to all of that that could potentially be going on if all of the allegations are true. One of his big lessons is what happens in the dark always comes to the light. And goddamn is Darman learning that one right now. I saw that comment across every TikTok ever referring to this situation. Like, Darman is getting dunked on with his own lessons. He even made a video kind of about this same thing, such as mean boss mistreating employees and lives to regret it. Darman is in that stage right now because all of his employees, well, I guess they're not technically employees, they're contractors. All of them are coming out to talk about how miserable it was when it comes to the pay, and Darman's complete refusal to even talk to them. He just dodges them at every possible opportunity, and apparently has even cultivated this culture where if you speak out against him, you get fired. So I'd like to go over all of these allegations with you and show you some of their TikToks and the protests that they're currently doing against Darman Studios. There's a ton of footage of their protest, and I recognize every single person in it. I also love the shirts some of them are wearing, that says, "What happens next is shocking." That's just beautiful. So even though Darman appears to want to teach lessons of positivity to everyone else, it's rules for thee and not for me. According to pretty much every actor, they're all saying the same thing about his refusal to communicate, as well as his refusal to actually pay them like an actual good wage for their work, which is odd because he makes so much money off of the content. It's tens of millions. Because when Darman makes a video, not only does it blow up on YouTube, getting at least 10 million views pretty much, but it's kind of like Ouroboros constantly eating its own ass here, because he'll take that same video that he made for YouTube and repackage it on every other platform, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere, to farm even more views for this crazy cycle of just getting maximum absorbency of views from everywhere. That's a ton of money. But even aside from the money he's generating on the content itself, he was already an extremely successful and extremely wealthy businessman. He had a very successful cosmetics line, and I think even before Darman Studios blew up for him, he was worth right around $50 million. This is a guy, actor.
Letter to him, a hard copy and an email. The email was CC'd to the head of production as well, so that we made sure that,
I suppose, at least according to all of the actors,
every adept in the game. In today's video, I'll be ranking how easy they were for the killer side. The adept challenges are challenges that release with every new edition. To get them, you need to run the character's 3 perks and win a game with a merciless victory or a 4K for the most part. It's a challenge basically, and today we're assessing which are actually hard and which not so much. I kept track of the number of games it took to complete each of the challenges. Honestly, there wasn't much consistency when it came to these. Characters I thought would be easy were harder, and characters I thought would be hard were pretty easy. There was, of course, some luck involved. It took me 83 games to achieve all 30 adepts. This means on average it took me 2.77 games to complete each. That's pretty decent, I think. For this we have 5 tiers. Not a challenge at all, slightly challenging, mildly challenging, very challenging, and extremely challenging. As always, this is just my opinion and my experience with these challenges. Let me know your rankings and thoughts too, down below. Starting off, we have the not a challenge at all tier. Nurse is probably the easiest. Her perks are solid, which helps, but she's also just very powerful without them. I got this in 1, super easy. Spirit I pretty much solely play when I need footage, but she was still one of the easiest. She's very strong and has decent perks. Nothing much to say, this one's a breeze I think. Blight I also barely ever play, but he was another 1 gamer. Quite easy. Even with my lack of playtime, Blight is still very strong. That, in addition to his strong perks and add-ons, it's not really a challenge, I feel. Onto the slightly challenging tier. Mastermind was pretty easy. I wouldn't say no challenge, as it was a fairly close game, but it also wasn't anywhere close to difficult. Your perks are okay, but you're mainly reliant on your power. Huntress was a single game. The survivors seemed very uncoordinated. This is another that mainly relies on your proficiency with your power, as her perks are awful, and maybe the worst set in the game. Luckily with Huntress you don't need them really. Hag took 2, although it was mainly because the first game was a bit of a warm-up. The second game I steamrolled, even though it was old eerie. It's Hag, she's very powerful as is, and most of her value comes from her power. With that said, you do get decent perks. All of them are hexes, but that's not much of a drawback. I know some people struggle with Hag, so I'll bump her up a little bit here. Artist was a bit like Hag, where I think it's pretty easy to do because of the power, but the character is a little technical, and so it took a game to get used to the power again. After that it was very easy, particularly with the strong perks, especially as they all revolve around slowdown. Nemesis was actually very easy, but it took 2 games, because I think the first one there was a point issue, and so I didn't quite get merciless. Both games were very easy though. Nemesis has a strong power and 3 good perks. Not quite as straightforward as those in the tier below, but still pretty easy. Plague I had to try a little harder for, but it was still mostly doable. I think it was partly because I got RPD, which I don't feel is the best Plague map. Your power and add-ons can kind of carry you on Plague though, and yeah, not so bad. Also her perks are genuinely good. Relatively easy adept I think. I feel I got a bit unlucky with the map, and the first game I lost due to hatch. Freddy was pretty easy. Freddy is weak, but he does also have a lot of good inbuilt slowdown and passive pressure with the Dream World. He also gets a great map traversal and pressure tool with his teleport. His perks also help when you're not doing so well by extending the endgame, but that's all they really do. Freddy is kind of basic, but also very simple. This one wasn't a struggle really. Legion, despite taking me 3 games, I would say was only slightly challenging. All of these games were very narrow losses or misses of the Adept. The game I got it in the end was against a triple insta-heal team who sent me to Springwood. I really don't think this one is too hard. Legion's power kind of covers all bases for them, and even on bigger maps you get a bit more mobility. I think Focus Up and this one is quite easy, particularly with Discordance. Knight is a lot better now with his buffs, and you can pretty comfortably win, as you can hold a 3-gen incredibly easily. I got this disgusting Haddonfield 4-gen almost, and it made the achievement very easy to get. His perks are pretty okay and synergize quite well together. This one was really not too much of a challenge. Onto the mildly challenging tier. Dredge is maybe my least played character, so it didn't surprise me that it took a few attempts. In my second game I actually got very close but lost due to hatch. The game I ended up getting it on I tried really hard. You're pretty much solely reliant on power here, as its perks are pretty bad. This one, kinda tough I think though. Possibly it was amplified by my inexperience with the character, but a definite challenge. Executioner took 3 tries, and he's a character where you're 90% reliant on power, because your perks suck. Trail of Torment can be a decent information perk, but the other 2 are pretty awful, and his add-ons you can't really rely on either. I have a decent amount of time on Pyramid Head, so it wasn't so bad, and I had to play very efficiently, because I didn't have perks to make up for mistakes. Lack of aura perks felt particularly punishing on some loops, as it's kind of a crutch I always use. Very strong power though, and I think this one is pretty mild as challenges go because of that. If you choose to tunnel, his kit is also basically built for that. Ghostface wasn't too bad to be honest, but I do feel quite comfortable with his power. I think he gets a solid boost with his perks too, with Thrilling being a good game delay and information perk, and I'm all ears helping in chase, and Furtive being a good moral support to the other perks. Really not too bad I don't think, and it's mainly down to his insta-down ability. It means you can pressure a lot with your power, and you don't really need to rely on perks so much. Billy I am not good with, which is why it was so shocking that this took just the 1 game. Billy can be pretty great depending on how well you can control him. His perks are solid, and do provide good info, as well as counters to survivor tools. This one is really down to how well you can perform with his power. This game was a bit of a fluke for me, and I think I would find it more challenging typically. Oni, despite being the character I feel the most proficient with, took me a decent number of games. Both Oni and Cenobite are 2 characters I typically do really well with, and I could definitely see that in those games for those characters the survivors were a bit better, which I think is why it took me a bit longer to get them. Either that, or I'm delusional on how good I am with these characters. Oni does have bad perks, and most add-ons are pretty terrible too, but his power is usually what carries matches. I think it was more the lack of perks that made it difficult to maintain momentum, harder than I thought it would be. Pig I did in 1 game. I used videotape, and I managed to hold 2 survivors in traps for long enough that the game was lost for them fairly quickly. You're gonna have a tough time I think generally for Pig, and I think I only completed this one quickly because of this strategy. With that said, this strategy often fails too. Pig gets decent perks with Make Your Choice and Surveillance, and her inbuilt slowdown is super nice when your perks are restricted. Pig I would weirdly say mild, I think. Trickster I think I literally only got because of No Way Out. That perk was a total lifesaver, as it meant even when we were in the endgame, the game still had a bit left in it. Trickster's perks are great, and his power can be very strong. I do think he's a bit of a challenge still because his power isn't always the easiest, and pressure can be easily lost. I also think though that his perks, and particularly No Way Out, really do make this one easier. Sadako kind of gets the benefit of having one of the best teachable perk sets in the game. 2 solid game delay perks and solid information perk. Her downside is her power, which is quite weak. In my first 2 attempts I got some elims with Condemned, which I think messes up the challenge and means you don't get Merciless. So I did well both times, but I kind of threw it away because the eye didn't seem to count towards it. It annoyed me a lot in the game I did get it, because I had someone condemned nearly the whole match, and I couldn't Mori them. Twins I found hard partly because I don't really play them too often. I also felt the teams I faced were a little better than some others, but that could just be my sluggishness with the characters. Twins have dreadful perks, but weirdly Hoarder came in pretty useful actually, and revealed people multiple times I otherwise wouldn't have found. I think this luckily coincided with a tome challenge, which got people to open chests, so maybe that helped. Oppression also made holding a 3-gen very easy, which is basically how I ended up getting the Adept. Overall, mild challenge, and mainly because you probably haven't played them much. Shape I did a similar thing to Sadako and I ran a Mori add-on, assuming it would be the easiest route, but then it turned out using a Mori add-on seems to disallow the challenge. Interestingly, both my games were on Haddonfield, which is nice. I think Myers can be a bit tricky, but he does also have a bunch of good add-ons, and his perks provide decent slowdown and catch-up. I'm pretty comfortable with Myers, but I do think he is fairly weak, and with the restricted perks you will have a mild challenge here. Bubba I got in 1 actually, which surprised me a lot because I literally never play him. A bit like Spirit, I just hop on him when I need footage. I think I got immensely lucky, as I had double Ares and was on Shelter Woods, meaning the chainsaw was just like unavoidable and actually very effective. Bubba gets some decent perks though, but I really feel his power is not the best on a lot of the current maps. I got lucky, but I think this one is fairly tough. Deathslinger I struggled with a bit more than I thought I would. The game I finally won on I tried very hard, and did end up proxy camping a little bit, basically just trying to lock down an area because it was Garden of Joy. But yeah, pretty tough actually. Another character I guess I didn't realise how much I rely on perks for, because his aren't so great. And next we have the very challenging tier. Wraith I'm actually kind of surprised didn't take me longer, because he's weak, plus his perks are atrocious. I lucked out a bit I think. I had to really try hard with these games and focus on what I was doing. Even with the strong add-ons and builds like Silent Bell Wraith, I struggled a lot, mainly a perk issue in this case, but hey, Shadowborn is nice. Demogorgon was another character who really shocked me, but I struggled with Demo. Now there isn't actually an achievement for Demo, but I got a 4K and Merciless, so I just counted that as getting it. Demo was tough though. I think its perks let it down a bit, as it's mostly reliant on Jolt, but you're mostly playing with Shred and trying to get optimal use from portals. Tougher than I expected, and I do think very challenging. Trapper is unsurprisingly just quite tough. He relies a lot on how good you are with him, and doesn't really have perks to fall back on. They are nice for extra efficiency, but really you need to hone down your trapping skills for this one. It wasn't the hardest thing ever, but it was a solid challenge I think, and most will struggle at least a bit with this. I know I did. Doctor was a character I also struggled with quite a bit, and I think I did struggle with his mostly average perks. I think the main thing that felt really bad was the lack of information, and so you had to do that mostly through shocks. Yeah, I found this quite hard to be honest. I think maybe I'm often fairly perk reliant with Doctor, so this Adept felt like a bit of whiplash hitting me when I had only 2 decent perks essentially. Cenobite took me 10 games, and this really shocked me, because I usually do pretty well with him, and in these games I was running very strong add-ons too, but I just sucked. Like I mentioned earlier with Oni, the survivors did feel quite substantially better though, so I think with these two my MMR was a bit higher. It's weird though, super strong character with super strong perks, super strong add-ons, but I really struggled. I'm not sure, maybe it's just a strange anomaly. Regardless of my experience, I do think he is very challenging and technical anyway. However I think I should have done, I still took really long on this one, so he's high up here. Clown, I will be totally honest, I played in a very unpleasant way. I only really got it in the 3rd game, because of the survivors' overabundance of altruism. I went from a 1k with all gens done and 6 hooks into 12 hooks and a 4k, and largely because the survivors refused to leave without everyone. So I kinda just played into that. I slugged a lot, I did a lot of proxy camping, although this was only in the endgame, bear in mind. This Adept is horrible, and I feel horrible after it. and I think maybe the toughest of the lot objectively speaking. Clown's perks are kinda weak now, Pop is not good anymore, Colrophobia is often ineffective, but hey, you have Bamboozle, which is nice. Finally, we have the extremely challenging tier. I would honestly put no characters here, I think. I don't think any of them are extreme challenges, and for the most part they were all pretty doable, and I think are perfectly doable for most people. Alright, well that's gonna do it. I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the Adepts down below. Thanks, and goodbye.
Called This Scam is Huge, and it was talking about a game called The Day Before, and there was a lot of suspicion around this game. It's the #1 wishlisted game on Steam, which is great. I mean, the hype's real, but you know, there are a lot of bad signs. For example, the company that made the game, Fantastic, they had a really bad track record of releasing games and then not giving them any kind of aftercare or attention and leaving them for dead. Now, in that video, I went as far as to show examples that the game itself just might not even be real. It might just be a bunch of like assets put together, a vertical slice to make a game look real, to get a bunch of investor money and everyone hyped up for a game that doesn't exist. And then when they're about to release a huge 10-minute video detailing all the gameplay to prove all the naysayers wrong, they couldn't because they got into a legal dispute because apparently they didn't trademark the name of their game, which is like the first thing that you do. Imagine having a company as valuable as McDonald's and then some 12-year-old goes to the copyright office and trademarks the name. The thing is, after that, everyone's consensus was, okay, the game's fake, it's not real, let's wrap it up and go home. But Fantastic said, wait just a minute. And they went ahead anyway, despite them apparently not being allowed to. And they put out a 10-minute gameplay video of The Day Before. And this video was meant to prove to you, the consumer, that any YouTuber or article complaining about this game were just mindless sheep. Do you think it worked? Why am I making the video?
Someone cooked here.
You'd think having the entire weight of the world on their shoulders, they would have produced some amazing gameplay, even if it was just a vertical slice, a small section of finished gameplay. But I'm not joking you when I say this 10-minute reveal gameplay, it is just 9 minutes of a woman running around, sometimes outside, sometimes inside, and then I think the last minute or so, they shoot some zombies. If this game was developed by Fantastic, it was published by A24 Film Studios, because I have never seen a better example of nothing happening the entire film until the last minute. The reception for this trailer was actually so laughably bad that people down in the comments section were actually theorizing that the developers chose a woman to be the player model so everyone would be staring at her ass for 10 minutes, completely distracted that there was no gameplay whatsoever. Honestly, myself, I was watching the trailer, I really couldn't glean anything from it. This is the part where I break down each minute and go, lol, look at that, look how lazy it is. They've got a really bare bones UI. It's very, I'll be honest with you, I was just staring at her ass for 10 minutes. The only real thing I could remember is when her ass went off the screen and there was the narrator shilling you to buy the game.
The Day Before, November 10th, 2023. The day before, it might not exist. Just give us your money.
I do remember at one point, though, they go through this big military checkpoint. Wait a minute. That looks like the same checkpoint from Tom Clancy's The Division, a 2016 game. That's kind of suspicious. And this is when the floodgates opened, because this is when The Day Before got the attention of Reddit. And the last thing you want to do is get the attention of Reddit. Now, Reddit did what Reddit always does. They broke down every scene, every frame, every RGB pixel on their monitor to just try and understand what other games they probably also lifted from as well. They compiled all of it, and then they found out that they yoinked from multiple sources. I'm not saying they yoinked from just one game. There are at least 3 other AAA major titles that they completely stole from. And the worst thing about this as well, there are companies like Nvidia that were actively shilling this game. If you go onto Nvidia's YouTube channel, they're promoting how amazing this game looks with DLSS, ray tracing. Okay, I don't know whether they knew that the game wasn't real or not. I'm not saying that they knew. It's just not a good look. So you've got the post here that was put on Reddit. This is getting weird at this point with the development of The Day Before. You can see how the opening of the trailer is just a one-to-one recreation of the Black Ops Cold War Zombies reveal. Now, I'm not saying that they're stealing assets, but they're at least stealing the cinematography, because these shots, they look exactly the same. And then you've even got, you know, a character on the right in a red room with a gun. character on the right in a red room with a gun. They haven't stolen the assets because you need the engine to be able to do that, but they've clearly saw the Black Ops Cold War trailer. And keep in mind, Black Ops Cold War, that's a Call of Duty that's a couple years old now. There's been at least 2 more Call of Duty titles since. So it's almost like they thought, okay, if we steal from the last Call of Duty, maybe they won't notice. If we steal from Modern Warfare, they'll notice. I mean, look at this side by side. It's the exact same styling. You've got a guy in the front, flashlight, dimly lit room, kind of industrial container. Oh my God. They're just not even trying to hide it. It's the same. Is it the same font? Okay, I don't think it's the same font, but it's, oh my God, it might be the same font. I'm looking at the and it actually looks like it's the same font. And one of their most used screenshots looks awfully familiar to one with the Division. So yeah, there you go, the Division comparison. They even have the low angle camera. It really is almost like they have just purposely recreated that scene, and then they've swapped a couple things around so they don't get called out for copying. And then you've got 2 more examples. SnowRunner down there, just completely different game. This has turned into like a conspiracy now. Like we're trying to find like JFK or something. I feel like we've gone from a company that's trying to make a quick buck to this like shadow government. Honestly, if Fantastic turned around and said the entire game was fake and this was a social experiment, I'd admit, I believe it. I would definitely believe it. I just don't, like if they stole from Call of Duty and only Call of Duty, that would make sense. But they stole from like so many other games, 1-to-1 shots. And I get it, okay? There are so many zombie games like, you know, Left 4 Dead, DayZ, and there are so many FPS games in general and so many like third-person action games. There was bound to be some kind of overlap, especially if, you know, post-apocalyptic big city. Like I get that, all right? There are games like Fallout and BioShock that have their own art style, like for example BioShock with Art Deco, that you can't really yoink, but anything modern day post-apocalyptic, it all kind of interchanges a lot.
So let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth.
I like as well, if you go onto the day before, I've got a plugin that shows dislikes. 20,000 dislikes. This isn't even in their own channel. It's GameSpot. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but the entire trailer literally is just a woman running around. And then you've got this UI interface, which is just really bare bones and simplistic. Like I get that simplicity looks really nice, but you still need to have some kind of art direction for that simplicity. You could argue this is placeholder, but yeah, it just doesn't look nice. It looks like something you get in like a Unity placeholder. And keep in mind, there's no watermark anywhere saying that this is like beta or early access. This could literally be the full game. But I'm happy to announce the cope does not end there. It has only begun because the developers are fantastic. They saw how poorly received the trailer was. They didn't do the typical thing where people have like a Twitter meltdown or they block replies or start blocking people. They uploaded a video onto their own channel called Playing the Day Before Short, where they record one of their employees playing the game because they are that down bad that that people don't believe that this game is real, that they've had to get this poor fucker here to play the game and just act like he's enjoying himself. Imagine we have gaslit a company that bad into having to get a guy to play it and record him playing it just to check if it's an actual game. I almost feel bad for them. But also, I do like how this is gameplay here and like there's still nothing happening. You know, I'm not going to lie as well. In this example of playing the day before, there is more going on in this footage here than anything in that gameplay trailer. That was just woman with fat ass and yoga pants. This is like actual combat that's going on here. And this is what, a 40-second clip? And again, it's been disliked. It's been disliked into absolute oblivion. So yeah, I don't know what else is going to come out about the day before. It comes out the 10th of November this year. But again, like, there is so much controversy surrounding a game that hasn't even came out yet.
What's going on?
Well, it's the government's fault.
Ain't it always?
Well, they let in too many foreigners. Just shut the goddamn border, or things like this happen. My daughter was just some satanic demon's lunch because of the goddamn government. And I pay my taxes. Well, usually.
I think we may be moving a little off topic here. These creatures ain't like any foreigners I've ever seen.
Thanks for the input, cowpoke. I got flesh-eating monsters feasting on my family, and I'm taking advice about tolerance from a gunslinger. What in the world has my life come to? This is all your fault, you useless man!
Oh, not now, Doreen. Listen, is there anything I can do to help? You got any idea of how we can survive?
You could try shooting them creatures, you dumb fool.
It's been a real pleasure. Sir, you're a man of great patience. What's going on?
Kimberly, tell me what you did.
Yeah, I was struggling. You know that one task where you have to, it goes into a circle and you have to have your timing exactly correct?
This might hurt a little.
That's the task in electrical I was doing.
Okay.
Hey guys, it was Bard Boy.
What?
I'm the engineer. I was in the vent and I literally watched you kill her.
Every imposter is a shapeshifter.
Oh.
And I thought I saw Mama Spear disappear in front of my eyes.
You know what? It very well
A lot
could
of
be Mama
details.
Spear as the shapeshifter.
It's most
it could be the
definitely not
shapeshifter.
me. Why would you even suggest that? When we were focusing on Erica, that leads me to believe you're the other imposter.
What? I would
Exactly.
never.
Let me tell you, if I was the imposter, believe me, you would be dead. And it was not me.
Sorry, question. Have you watched Fairy Tale?
Where is this going?
Just answer the question.
Yes.
Is your favorite opening chase?
What about it?
So it is. Got him. Got him, boys.
Somebody convince me what to vote.
We're gonna
It's
vote
Mama
Erica
Spear.
first, and then we're gonna vote Chelsea.
You can't conveniently leave yourself out like that.
Yeah, that seems a little.
Oh my god! You guys are
Oh
my God.
Sorry,
I want you
must
to know.
Did I falsely accuse you?
Yes! Yes, you did!
Oh my god.
So sorry.
I heard imposter.
I saw something funny. So I saw someone shapeshift in front of me. So the two people were Bard Boy and Stove God. Bard Boy is dead. So
Sweet.
Stuck on it.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Are we gonna report that?
I won't report it if you won't.
Why is nobody reporting me? Hello?
Where were you?
Well, I saw. Okay, so I was in navigation and I saw Ash just standing there.
Because you were sus.
I was sus. I was doing navigation. I'm trying to get this guy
ran. I advanced navigation and Danny followed. Is Danny gonna do it?
You followed me.
What?
Uh-oh. This is conflict.
I saw Ash moving around, oddly. And
I don't have any tasks.
Well, what was your task before this? Were you finishing up a task?
Yes, I was doing the reactor.
No, you weren't.
It's Ash.
I was.
It's Ash.
It's Ash.
I'm making
Well,
a mistake.
it's Ash.
I'm so sorry, Ash. You guys turned on me so quick.
So sorry, Ash. You were acting
Now
suspicious.
you know how I felt last stream.
It's most definitely not me. You guys are crazy!
Bro, I am going to physically puke, and it's all Shara's fault.
Listen. You were a little sus.
Shut the mouth up! You can never! You...
Did I get anything out of this?
Holy fuck! I'm coming! Lois,
Holy fuck. I'm coming. Lois. 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 Holy fuck.
'Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day.
Holy fuck. I'm coming.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through.
Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you.
There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. When I believed in forever and everything would stay the same.
Now my heart feels like December when somebody says your name. 'Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day.
Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday.
But everything gonna be alright. Go and raise a glass and say,
here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through.
toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way.
'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you. Memories bring back you.
There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost. When I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feels like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark.
I'll carry these torches for ya, that you know I'll never drop, yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday.
But everything gonna be alright. Go and raise a glass and say,
here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through.
toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you.
Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. Like the video, share it with your friends. I will see you soon. Leave a comment below.
experience? No. It was completely and totally uneventful.
He kissed a guy.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Didn't.
Did
not.
I can break this tie? He totally did.
I love you, Kobe.
Hey, I bet you I can hit this note. No, please don't.
Oh! Oh, what's this? Oh! 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 Fuck you.
SFPD!
Hamburger.
I don't like you. Okay. I don't really care. Oh my god, I love your attitude. Let's be friends. I'd rather die than be your friend. Ooh. That's why you're ugly and your mom adopted you. You know what, sister? What? I'm dating your dad, and your brother, and your dog.
What the hell? There's furries in the pool.
Hello?
No off-topic questions. Because I don't want to. No, permission denied. That's an off-topic questions. Next, you have been stopped.
What's your name? What? What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Fuck you! Hey, you know what I did last night? You better not bring my mother into this! You know what I did? You better not! I broke that fly over there! Oh! And I fucked your mother next to it! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Fuck you! I got a big head. Your name is fucking Fred. I'm wearing a bed. I'm wearing fucking clothes. Red, you dumbass.
Did he leave?
He gone.
Did he get so mad he left?
He gone.
He did.
Marcel, he was here. But now he gone.
He gone. Did he really rage quit?
Yeah, dude. He gone.
Did he really rage quit?
I don't think you understand the circumstances that he gone.
I'm right.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to another SpongeBob horror game, this one called Sinister Squidward. People say that this might be the best one so far. I will be the judge of that. I'm a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to SpongeBob horror games.
My name is Squidward, and I hate my life. I wake up every day, go to work, and come back home. Nothing ever changes. I'm thinking of killing myself. But before I kill myself, I want to kill the people I hate.
All right.
I can't stand working here. Everyone is so fat and annoying. I don't care anymore. I'm going to kill all these people.
I love the voice.
Get ready to die.
Oh my god, this looks too good for what it is. Alright. But no, the children dancing! They're having such a good time! How could I— uh-oh. Well, well, part of the game! Ah, this feels bad. You're dead now.
Burn in hell, you bastards!
There you go, kid. Sorry, dude. Huh?
It's time I kill Mr. Krabs.
Aww. Mr. Krabs. I don't know about this one. It's not as much of a horror game as I thought. It's just—
It's locked. Where is the key?
Where is the key? Where could the key be? This is way too intense. There's so much more than I thought it would be. Ah, there it is. Perfect. Joke's on you, you left the key outside! Mr. Krabs? Where did he go? Mr. Krabs? He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls! Okay.
Squidward, what is happening here? Is that a gun?
I came to kill you. And to take your money.
No!
See you in hell.
Oh, oh, he's already dead. But did I do that? I did that. Already? He's dead. I don't remember. Did I? Did I? I did! I did it! I killed Mr. Krabs! It was me all along. Oh, that was just a prelude.
Breaking news, a mass shooting happened today at Krusty Krabs. The perpetrator, Squidward Tentacles, has somehow managed to escape law enforcement and has kidnapped his neighbors SpongeBob and Patrick. The Bikini Bottom police have reported that he is currently holding the two of them hostage and has threatened to kill them if they try to intervene. In other news, Chum Bucket has reported an increase in sales since the incident.
I cannot believe Squidward did something this bad. I should go find SpongeBob and Patrick and help them. I hope I don't have to kill Squidward.
What? What is happening? Oh no. Okay, now the horror game begins. Ah, I see. SpongeBob. Yoo-hoo. What? Alright, well, didn't expect you to- are you always just right there? You always right there? Or, yeah, you're right there, which is really unpleasant for me. Why would you be right there? Okay, well, don't go down that way ever, forever, and ever. Oh, no, it's horrible. Okay. Oh, well then. Can I hide in here? Oh, I can, yes. Oh, no. Does that mean is he going away? I think he's going away. He's got it. Okay, so if he went that way, then that means this way might be- Never mind! I can't assume that his AI is gonna be too smart. This is Squidward we're talking about. Living room. Well, that's nice. What am I looking for, by the way? I don't know. Ah, I see. Okay. I think I heard him coming down this way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, if that's there, then I should be able to go around at least. I could always leave, I guess. But that wouldn't be very Sandy, right? Sandy would stick up for her friends, I suppose. Oh, interesting. You know, I don't know why, but I didn't think this game would be quite this deep, but apparently it is. Got a crowbar, there's some kind of combination lock. Something going upstairs there. So I can open something with this. He's going away. Oh, I was wondering if that would be able to draw him in. Okay. There were boards. Okay! Where are you going? Okay, he's gonna go in there. He went back that way before. I don't know if he's gonna come down this way. Okay, good. Okay. Shoo-a-biddy-boo. I'm in! Oh no! Patrick! You're not tied down in any way! You could literally move! Alright. Oh, here we go. Nope, never mind. Hold on, Patrick! Hold on! I don't know! I don't know if there's anything in here that can, like, help me unlock the padlock at the front to turn off the power, maybe? That would do it? Gotta be some form of a code somewhere in here. So if I can find a code to the combination lock, maybe that'll get me what I need. I'm guessing. Huh. Oh, of course, I have a crowbar. Ooh!
Finally, I'm free! I got circumcised again.
Oh, hey, whoa, hey, alright, I guess he's not gonna chase me or anything like that. Patrick! Don't worry, I got you, buddy. Press E to talk.
Sandy, thank you for saving me.
You're welcome. Let's get you out of here.
Okay, let's go.
And one more thing, Patrick. Did you see SpongeBob?
I think I did. Squidward took him to the living room.
Okay. Lead Patrick to the exit. About that, how slow are you gonna go? That slow? Look, I'm not even sneaking. I don't know why you think you need to. Alright. Coast might be clear. I have no idea if the coast is clear, Patrick. Patrick, do you see anything down at the end of this hallway? Patrick, could you be any slower? Patrick, this is truly terrible. I get it that you're bleeding from the crotch, but this is not helpful. Patrick, hurry up! Patrick! Patrick! My god. Please do not get stuck in the door. Patrick? Please? Patrick, please just get outside! Please? I guess he's not here. He might have moved on. Go, Patrick, please leave. Thank you. Wow, I actually saved him. That seems hard to believe. Anyway, living room? I know where the living room is. Well, you know, later! I'll look at it later! How are you just gonna keep chasing me? Ooh! It's probably fine. Living room? Doesn't seem to be anything in the living room. Oh, wait. Does this move? Does this button move this? There we go! Ah! Why does SpongeBob have this, like, secret passageway? Is this Squidward's house or is this SpongeBob's house? Because there's a lot of... I don't know about that one. I think this is SpongeBob's house. Okay. I've made it upstairs. And for what? Ah. Oh. Can I have that? I guess I don't want that. Because Sandy, for some reason, doesn't want to kill Squidward. A pacifist, right? That's what I'm led to believe. Oh. Ah. Oh. No! Gary, no! No! That's so sad. SpongeBob! SpongeBob, where are you? SpongeBob! SpongeBob? Hi. Are you okay? Oh, you're sleeping.
Hey, Sandy! Did you come to help me? Yes, SpongeBob. What is this machine? How the fuck should I know? Squidward put me in it! And I think it's gonna split me in half.
Sandy cheeks, I'm coming to clap those cheeks.
He's coming, Sandy. You have to hide in the closet.
SpongeBob,
Get ready to die.
Squidward, no! Please, I will do anything if you let me go.
Squids don't have dicks. Get fucked, SpongeBob.
Find a way to stop the machine? I don't know! Whoa! Hey! Hey, wait a minute! Get in! Man, that's taking a while to split him in half. Alright, I think he's gone. Okay, did you leave any, really important tools lying? Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, hey! Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, did you leave any really important tools lying around, like a chainsaw or a... Ah! This'll do. This'll beat the crap out of... Never mind! Whoa, get in! Get in! Get in! What are you doing? Horrifying. It's that dead of night all over again. I can only assume that he's eventually gonna go into one of those side rooms. Right? You better. Do it. God damn it. Do it. Oh! Oh my god! You'll never find me! Hello? Okay! You were waiting for me. That's the problem. I see. Ow. Where's that gonna set me back to? Oh no! All the way to the beginning? You're kidding me! How could you do this to me? What? Turns out you can't be careless. Squidward will eviscerate you and disembowel you, and then play jump rope with your entrails. Let's try that again. Oh my god, Patrick, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up, Patrick. Patrick, hurry up. Patrick! Patrick, figure it out, it's a corner! Patrick, come on! We gotta make up for lost time, Patrick! We got things to do, places to be! You gotta stay alive! Or something like that. Take your time. Take your time. Any day now. Now would be a good time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Back in it. Not gonna mess it up this time. Ooh, messing it up. Currently messing it up. Just about to mess it up. Gary, no! Just go on by. Let's go right on by. Yeah, that's it. Where you going? You gonna keep going? Good, good. That's good. That's good right there. Whoop, whoop. Wait, why? I don't like the just stopping. That doesn't bode well. Okay, I'm okay. Okay. You went in there? Where was in there? No, you just went around the corner. Okay. Okay. Wait, bucket. Bucket. Why bucket? What do I need bucket for? I don't know. What would I need a bucket for? Don't go in here. How do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, there we go. Oh. If you could stop screaming, I need to hear. I know what I need to do. Grab this bucket, fill it with water, sploosh it on the electronics. Then it'll be done. I know. I'm very smart. I'm very smart, SpongeBob! No water. Ah, see? Didn't even need the hint. You okay?
Thank you, Sandy! You saved me! You're welcome! Look, Sandy, Squidward is here!
SpongeBob, you ruined my plans again. This will be the last time. It's time for me to die.
Oh! I thought it was gonna be like a final showdown thing where we were gonna duke it out. Like a battle. That's it? I don't know what the hell I just did. You know? I gotta admit, that was something special. It was different. It was so unique and beautiful in a way. It had a deep, rich story. Period. End of sentence. Thank you. There's oddly enough more SpongeBob horror games out there. They're available in the description, except for one that was deleted for a reason that we all remember very dearly. But thank you for watching. If you got more of these, let me know in the comments below. Thanks. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
Oh, damn, he's still here. Finally, now I can keep these pennies to myself. What the hell?
I smell pennies!
You are the worst mother in the history of Jenny's going to the mall, Mom. Can I go? Love you.
Yes, she is a bitch. B-I-C-T-H.
Porque te quiero.
And here is our wonderful English class.
Twilight isn't literature!
Name a yellow fruit. Orange.
Do you want something? Damn! I'm sorry. I was just passing by and I noticed you peeking out at us earlier. I don't see what that has to do with me. I'm kind of hungry, so... I mean, we have Cocoa Puffs. I was kind of looking for something a little bit different. You good? You got something stuck in your throat? I mean, I'm trying to have my teeth stuck in yours. Excuse me? Your neck looked appetizing. That's a weird compliment. You can't even see my neck. I'm not playing these games! What the hell are you talking about? I'm starving! And my body isn't food! So it seems like we both got problems. You know what?
Hey, what's Obama's last name again?
Ah, gee! No one ever asks how the table feels.
Welcome to the Mickey Mouse Club.
Are you watching a baby show? You just jealous. Jealous of what?
Shut your asses up.
星と親友。 上がりしましょう。じゃないと頭にキノコが入るわよ。手をつなぎましょう。ふふ。
他の品種の種も試してみようか。
日用品なら何でもござれ。安くて便利だよ。
少なくとも戦争は一時的に終わりを迎えた。悪くない。
こうやって傷口を処理すれば少しは良くなるはずです。
これこそが知恵の伝道。
新人関係者はいつも同じ話を繰り返す。
逃げ道はありません。見切りました。よっ。裁きの雷。 逃げ道はありません。見切りました。
風を知れ。手元に葉があるのなら拙者が草笛で一曲奏でよう。
君は居場所を失う。まだ天道万象。
見切りました。
七葉のもと生きながら会えるのは僕だけだ。
全部丸見えね。
天気
ほら
進圧。
えほら
ゆっ
今のなしめまいが手をつなぎましょう。
重枠昇格。
火の用心。えいやっとやっはいおっとほら
はず
私のお家にいらっしゃい。
無我の境地
花火に
裁きの雷。
天道万象。岩盤発
キンクやで。全部丸見えね。
見切りました。
せと
やっ
せ
そこ逃げ道はあります。
いざなん
手をつなぎましょう。知識はあなたにも。
まだ
何かお探しですか？隣国のリーユにはテイワってうちの貿易港があるんだ。
見切りました。
覚えたわよ。
逃げ道はあります。
7号式モジュールリオナの特製ドリンクじゃ。
稲光すなわち永遠なり。はってはってふったっふってはって。
吸引テスト開始。私のお家にいらっしゃい。高所決起飲みすぎだよ。はっせ
裁きの雷。
手をつなぎましょう。
無我の境地。
理想の風、これこそが知恵の伝道。手をつなぎましょう。6308式ユニット安全距離。リオナの特製ドリ。
ここより弱滅の時。逃げ道はあり。
私のお家にいらっしゃい。手をつなぎましょう。へい、7号式モジュール。飲みすぎだよ。
裁きの雷。無我の境地。
これこそが知恵の伝。反省しなさい。行くで。
剣女盤石。天道ここにある。
いや、みんなは俺が守れ。
祭りの開始や。
岩山八九。
気ぃつけるで。
難攻不落。いや、
みんながそばにいて。
花火に
天道万象。はっ、すきやっはっ。
気ぃつけるで。
岩山八九。
塵となれ。やだー。
花火に
天理チョーク。終わりにしよう。
全力攻撃。もちろん。
この程度。
難攻不落。
天に召せ。震えろ。
岩山八九。すきやり。
みんなは俺が守る。
天道万象。
火の用心。ひどいっす。
天女盤石。
気ぃつけるで。行くで。
今回は大物が釣れたようだ。
吸引テスト開始。
ひゅっ、逃げ道はありません。
超拡散形態。手をつなぎましょう。6308式ユニット。
見切りました。
知識はあなたにも。や坂ほったや高所決定。リオナのはい
稲光、すなわち永遠なり。知ってたせ裁きの雷。
メガネが粉々になる。7号式モジュール全部丸見えね。
無我の境地。
甘えたにゃ完成し。それこそが知恵の伝道。はびこりなさい。
やはりダメだったか。ここまで。
手をつなぎましょう。
逃げ道はありません。
吸引テスト開始。全部丸見えね。知識はあなたにも。リオナの特製ドリンクじゃ。
稲光、すなわち永遠なり。裁きの雷。
無双の風シミュレート。安全距離。私を甘く見ないで。手をつなぎましょう。
逃げ道はありません。
完成しなさい。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
ここより弱滅の時。
吸引テスト開始。安全距離。知識はあなたにも。リオナの特性7号式モジュール。
無我の境地。ストップ。鎖を断ち切る。見切りました。
難攻不落。
こせ。はあ。震えろ。
天道、ここにあり。
はあ。みんながそばにいてくれ。こせ。塵となれ。
岩山八九。
火の用心。やっはあ。
剣女盤石。はあ。天道万象。よし。
行くで。
難攻不落。全力攻撃だ。
行くで。花火見いひん。行くで。あかん。
岩山八九。
塵となれ。こうせ。
くらえ。よし、出発だ。燃えろ。難攻不落。たっはっ。天道ここにある。天に召せ。冒険だ冒険。みんながそばにいてく。剣女盤石。はっ。
言ってるぜ。ほな。
震えろ。
全力攻撃だ。はっ。隙あり。
言ってるぜ。いや、キャッチ。
岩山八九。難攻不落。天道万象。
火の用心。やっ。
みんながそばに。剣女盤。
行くで。
難攻不落。はあ。
こうせ。
花火見いひん。
岩山八九。
震えろ。落ちろ。
天理チョーク。いや、全力攻撃。
火の用心。
裁きのいかず。
吸引テスト開始。
やっふっふっせー やっ逃げ道はありません。
これこそが知恵の伝道。
裁きの雷。
痛くしちゃうかも。はびこりなさい。ふふ。飲みすぎだよ。紅茶決
稲光、すなわち永遠なり。せっやっ見切りました。
超拡散形態6308式ユニ。私のお家にいらっしゃい。やっほせやっは覚えたわよ。へい甘いかにゃ完成しなさいよ。吸引テスト開始。やっほ痛くしちゃうかも。せっめまいがやっ覚えたわよ。
裁きの雷。
6308式ユニ。紅茶決定。飲みすぎだよ。知識はあなたに。
無我の境地。逃げ道はありません。
吸引テスト開始。7号式モジュール。甘いかにゃ手をつなぎましょう。私のお家にいらっしゃい。完成しなさいよバラさん。
裁きの雷。
はびこりなさい。やっはっ6308式ユニット。
やっ見切りました。
やっオッケー。痛くしちゃうか。吸引テスト開始。
ここより弱滅の時。やっ裁きの雷。
無双の風シミュレーター。飲みすぎだよ。私は知識はあなたにも。
無我の境地。やっ逃げ道はありません。
覚えたわよ。私のお家にいらっしゃい。完成しなさいよバラさん。安全距離。痛くしちゃうかも。はびこりなさい。覚えたわよ。
ここより弱滅の時。見切りました。
はびこりなさい。
難攻不落。
できたみたい。言ってるぜ。やっとやっ
この程度。
やっ
岩山八九天道万象。
触れろ。
めんどくさい。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
花火見いひん。しっかりせ。
剣女盤石。
終わりにしよう。
はあ。よし、冒険だ。 こうせ。はあ。岩山八九。へっ。
火の用心。
天道ここにある。燃えろ。全力攻撃。塵となれ。
花火に火。やっやっやっせいやや。
剣女盤石。はあ。
火の用心。おっと。へっ。はあ。ふっやっへっ。キャッチー。せっ。
あなたも一緒に踊りたい
岩山八九。
一緒に踊りましょう。
天道万象。
開演したばかりだよ。
こうせ。塵となれ。
汚れた異邦人。
剣女盤石。みんながそばにいてく。
行くで花火に火。やっさあこりゃ。いた。せっ。
岩場の戦火のように。
しっかりせえへんと。
岩山八九。天理チョーク。 盤石。